Hello, night owls. Hope everyone's having a good evening. It is time to see if we can finish A Plague Tale Requiem. Because boy, oh boy, oh boy, do we want to start looking at some other games. I did not expect this game to be this long. State Zero, Little Guzman, good to see you in the chat. The prediction is up. Do we think we're going to beat it today? I left the prediction up for like half an hour, because we're not going to beat it in the first half hour. There's still a couple chapters left to go. But I am indeed going to try. We will take it as far as half an hour. That's about as far as we're going to take it, like, over to normal time. So, like, 1 a.m. Eastern Standard Time is when I usually end. 1:30 is where we're going to rip it to. And yes, there will be words, but words will be during washroom breaks. Part of my setup initially is trying to check and make sure words is working. So, we're going to get going.
Big bonks.
All good. Big bonks indeed, sir. At least big bonks of the rats. I don't remember where we are in the game. Everything's a blur. So we're going to keep going. Oh, yeah, right. We're kind of in a underground thing. So, well, we'll see if we're finally at the end. I'm going to show you something. There's 16 chapters in the game. And here's our opening scene. And we're in chapter 11. So, but if the internet is to be believed, and there's no such thing as lies on the internet, everybody on the internet is telling the truth, the next couple chapters are all gonna be like bang, 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 bang. So, we are through the longest chapter. We just finished, I think, the longest chapter of the game, and now we're heading into the Cradle of Centuries. Alright, sorry. We're well into the Cradle of Centuries.
Hey! I don't know what you did, but it worked!
It's those chains! They handle the bridge!
Alright.
Come on.
She's going to get up. There's another piece missing. Over there.
Alright, I'll keep moving and take care of it.
We'll wait for you!
Well, we're going to try to... No, we're not going to try to throw it there. We're going to try to sling it there, okay? We just got to get an idea where we're going to go from here. Now, part of me is thinking that this is going to be the... No, sir. We want to sling it. That is not correct. Alright, we're going to try the bow. Yep, that's what... Okay. There's step one. We got to get to that, though, to get to the torch. Which means we need to bring everybody, well, to make sure it's worth my time, over here. Actually, we'll guide you all over here. How about here? We're gonna do this because these guys are just not going where I want them to. You know, at this rate, oh! Nope, that wasn't the right one. Okay, but I have a better idea. At least I think that is the right idea. So what we're going to do, in fact, we're going to reverse some of the order that we just had. So,
She'll be fine. She's the most resourceful woman I've ever met.
Really? But she's alone. And there's so many.
You know her. She's done this before. She's stubborn. Far more.
if we do this, they all go over there. Okay, that didn't work the way I thought it would.
But it doesn't mean we're not strong anyway.
So, we're going to shoot our fire arrow over here, which is what we need to do.
Keep it a secret.
Then, we're going to reload that arrow. That was not what I wanted to do. That was a waste of an arrow. I can only hold so many arrows in this. Get me out. No. Wait. Do this with the tar still. What that's going to do is should light up the area. Yeah. Bingo. That'll scare them off from there. Then we can go over here. Grab this arrow. Grab the arrow. Grab the arrow. Oh, right. We're going to cut it a little close here. Go out. Don't go out. Don't go out. No! No! Oh! I was there! I got there and it went out. What the hell is that bullshit? Why they gotta do that to me?
Hey! I don't know what you did, but it worked!
It's those chains.
Come on. She's going to get hurt, Sophia.
She'll be fine. She's the most resourceful woman I've ever met.
Really? But she's alone. And there's so many.
You know her. She's done this before. She's stubborn. Far more stubborn than them. This is all terrifying. I'm terrified. But it doesn't mean we're not strong anyway, right?
You're really terrified.
Let's go. Light it enough to give me a space. There we go. And I get one of these. Take this, and we're gonna leave that arrow there. Thank you very much. No hesitations. Back off! That was too close.
How are you doing?
Just perfect. I feel surrounded.
Don't get too used to it.
Now what?
Good.
Okay.
For now.
I told you she'd do it.
I saw a chest up here. I just want to make sure I get any and all crafting goods that we can get. Stay on top of. So how's everybody's week started off so far? My Monday has been off to a pretty good start, to be honest. Had the boys home while I was working, but they weren't too much of a distraction. And yeah, mostly work. They did work. I did end up working just a touch later than I usually do.
We can cross
But-
our way.
You need to find a way to come back now.
I will. Don't worry. Please. Make it an easy way.
But it was still like, it wasn't a bad feeling day. That's kind of where.
Let's see what's inside.
What's in the box?
All right. Let's get to work.
Oh, I wonder how many like side tools I've missed in the past on other parts. No, I want the bottle. Thank you. I do not need to recycle the bottle. What I need to do is carry more arrows.
This should make things a bit easier.
I feel like it's gonna be a red herring. It's like you can carry one arrow more,
Of course I will. I'll make
and it'll be that situation like, really, what the fuck do I care? I'm done.
I will. I will do it.
Well, she means it, boy. Trust her.
Come on, Basilius, give us something. He's worth it. I promise. I beg you. Damn wreck.
Hey, you're stuck, right?
Yes. Can't go farther with my cart.
Go around the wreck. We have something for you.
Coming.
Okie doke. Whoa! Whoa! Sirs. If you would kindly knock. So today was my first day back at the grind of working out again at home. I lifted some weights, and boy oh boy, was I feeling the loss of time. I tell you what.
Are you alright?
We found more Greek fire.
I'll send you a tank to get that thing out of the way.
We put a rope around it so you can catch it. Perfect.
Step back, Hugo. Here it comes.
I see it.
Oh, right here. I mean, part of it too is before I took the week off of working out, I had gone up in weight. Here. So of course, readapting to a higher weight that I only just started getting used to. Oh, I'm a dummy.
Perfectly, thank you. I'll go back to the cart.
Yes. Quick. You're almost there.
Yeah, that's right. Get out of my way.
Back to it. Now focus. Find the seas. Grab whatever you can find and get out.
But hopefully tomorrow I'm not feeling too rough on the legs, so I should be able to get fit as normal. Though getting used to being allowed to only play as a level 1 character is going to be a readaptation for sure. Because I've also been playing a little like normal mode on it on Elden Ring. So I've re-established some clumsy habits. I mean, heck, you guys saw me do a no-death run, which is not a no-hit run, which a level 1 is basically a no-hit run, right? And obviously not getting hit is the ideal way to not die. I get that logic. But it's, you know, you have leeway, you have places you can get sloppy.
I'm sad.
But I also forgot how hard the Godfrey fight is. Like, it's not the hardest fight in the game. But by fuck, it is not easy.
It's really heavy. I'm scared.
Guess that means we're getting close. The end of the bridge. Time to see where this leads.
Part of that could be like or just adapting to the fact that I've been. Oh wait, this is where we're coming from. Adapting to the idea because I've been using a lot of dex weapons lately. After a long stretch of using strength weapons, I love the fight, yes, but it's not easy, right? Especially when he goes into Mad Zangief mode.
Amicia, I don't want to.
But we have to. We have to. Oh.
Who wants to shoot this one? Do I have mods in here? I don't.
It's like a cathedral.
They built this for him.
So, he's down there? Yes. At the heart of all this. It looks like what the last threshold would do. Alia failed to reach him, and this is what happened. But what?
That bot was in Maple Missy's chat earlier today.
What happened to him?
Saw
I
it.
want to know.
Seen it. I was ready for him.
He brought you here. It's...
Don't sell your bullshit in my
I don't want a legacy.
chat.
I
So,
want to be normal.
Big bunks.
got him. You sell graphics and channel promotion and that bullshit, and I should actually add channel promotion. Fucking tags there. Yeah, you get the big bunks, the big banhammer bunks. I mean, I know it's bots. It's not gonna stop it.
Hugo, before we get things back to normal, you must live.
You want that, but I keep ruining things.
But you don't do it on purpose.
streamers as a whole on Twitch have got to be careful of that stuff.
It's tough.
Because they're not doing it because it doesn't always work, right? It works on some people. That desperation, that need for fame is what they're preying on. And some people don't think their way through it. They hit the stream button and go.
I want him out of my head.
We're close.
And as a result, they don't, they don't catch this. Some of these things are predatory, man. Or maybe they see my gray hair and think I'm a super boomer.
Stop! You have to trust me.
I can't. Marissa. Sophia.
Sweetheart.
Please, I know.
No, you don't. Why are you doing this?
Amicia.
Come, I'll carry you. We'll do this together.
This is too much.
I'm sorry you have to go through this.
And that's the thing. That's the thing about it. It's like,
For you.
if
You'll have
it has worked on one person, in a lot of these cases, that's enough.
And you.
They'll overcharge you, make like $1,000 off of some sucker, and then that sucker sets the precedent.
We will hold.
And even the graphics that they're selling, guys, you can make those graphics on like some kind of website and download the PNG. Don't let these guys sucker you. It's all like a bunch of templates. Almost all this stuff looks the same. So if somebody comes into your chat and you're a streamer and they're like, hey, I can sell you some graphic design. No, they can't. They can sell you a drag and drop website that makes the same shit for everybody.
Is that
To carry
Which reminds me, I didn't share on Twitter, but I guess that's not where my viewer base comes from.
imprisoned him.
Why?
They were scared of him. Of his power. This is why they built all this.
Gotta share on the Bird app. No, I want my own Twitter so I can just copy pasta.
He unleashed the rats.
I tweeted so much during the quote-unquote 24-hour stream.
It started here.
what?
The Justinian plague.
He was sad. So sad and angry.
So that's why the macula brought us here? There has to be something. A scroll? A file? Something.
I see nothing.
Aya. She failed.
Amicia.
Oh, that's disgusting.
She failed, Sophia.
I know.
So fair. When I die,
You won't die.
I will also kill them all.
No, Hugo. He wasn't meant to die. When they took him from his protector, he lost hope. So he gave in to the macula and condemned them all.
He was right.
No, but if one word from her had reached him, he would have known he wasn't alone. He would have lived and spared millions. Do you understand? You won't die. I'm here for you, and I will give you the life you deserve. A life without fight. Do you want that? Let's find ourselves a home.
I don't think they agree.
I'm using your chat.
What's going on? We must get...
Give some value to the prediction I put up today. I'm using a lot of them.
Want me to leave?
Let's get something! Save your breath! Stay with me!
Go! I put a big prize for the yeses if the prediction is correct for the channel point.
Yeah, come on, Hugo!
Oh my god!
Everything's going to collapse! They're not slowing down!
Stop collapsing!
We can still do it!
Yeet! Oh, we're stuck going this way. Follow that fine booty pirate. Let's go! Ah!
Keep going!
Come on, come on, come on!
What? They're coming!
He can't always control that he can control them.
My legs!
Don't stop!
If that makes any degree of sense. It's like he's got the ability to control them, but he's so young that he doesn't have control of the ability to control them. And the rats are generally just mindless without his control. And not only mindless, but like murderous. And it gives up to weird situations. Like, I don't know if anybody remembers the end of the first game, but you ended up with this like big anime style rat fight between like this priest that also had control of the macula, but only over certain like white rats that they experimented on, and Hugo's control.
Killer really has a way with children.
They put chains on him.
Yes, but you'll live. That's what's most important.
That's not what's most important. I'm scared to think people are that bad. I'm scared of what they'll make me do.
You're right. Listen. There will always be people who do terrible things.
Exactly. Grow up, kid. Come on, let's go. Get a move on. I need you older. Now.
Your own goodness. And goodness of others. People who care. Who want you to be happy. Friends.
Like me.
Friends make you want to be good, right? If you doubt it, I understand. But you can trust me. You can trust us.
I trust you.
We'll find a place of our own. Let's leave this island.
We have a bird to catch. And a sea of rats to cross first.
They won't stop us. Everything is different.
And that's chapter 11. So we are pretty close to the end of that one. So I think it's 16 chapters. Hold on, let me just double check just to be sure. We Google how many chapters of Plague Tale Requiem.
Things are not getting better.
17. So we're 12, 13, 14, 15, 16,
They figured the critters
6
out
to complete.
Others did before and died.
I'm gonna pause because I gotta go to the washroom. But give me a second to reset this up because it gets a little touchy when I do this. Who's up for a little bit of words? And we're gonna make sure it starts with this. Make sure it's catching our chat. All right, guys, I'll be right back. My bad. My bad. Meant to do this. There we go. Ugh. I forgot to put it on auto. Sorry, guys. I don't think we would have got a second game in anyway. All right.
Anyway, it's too late. We must go.
But
It's not just about this island anymore, Hugo. We need to leave, or we'll doom everything.
Hell out of here.
Mind the drop.
he's dead.
Oh, sweet. A proper torch.
Sorry.
Yes.
See how long this lasts compared to a stick.
Come, we'll cross. Good. Now we do things safe and slow. No taking stupid risks. Hugo, if you feel funny, tell us right away.
I will.
Can't wait to leave this rock.
All right.
Okay, so how's this going to get all screwed up? Because this seems too easy.
Hey, my lady!
What is it now?
You're the Countess's guests, aren't you? Are you hurt?
No.
We have orders to escort you safely to the palace.
Actually, we were about to leave.
You have guests.
Guests? Who?
Your mother and a boy.
Of course.
Of course.
He's going to scold us.
I
Do you think
don't
she's
know.
going to scold us? I don't. I think this is the least of your
Go
problems.
see her. It's been a long time.
Yes. We can't run away from this, I guess.
Wow. Look at the two of you. Only a mum can have such power over someone. All right. You know what? I'll head to the harbor and prepare the boat. You join me as soon as you can.
Take this. Whatever happens, keep this flame alive, all right?
Yes. Be careful.
Don't worry. I've learned from both of you.
Lead the way then.
Mr. Already.
What will we tell her?
The truth. We found what we came for, and I'm the one to blame.
I'll defend you.
My hero.
Hurry! Move before they come!
Is the palace going to hold, sir?
For now. The Count opened the gates to the people. But there's so many dead and wounded.
We've seen that.
Careful! Stay back!
It's like the one we saw. The broken one.
Shh. Yes. Where did they get it?
You're safe as long as you stay inside this line. But outside, without...
Yes. We know.
Anyway, you're safe now.
Cool. Good conversation.
Are you not planning to evacuate?
Not yet. Not until we've got everybody regrouped.
Get to the bridge! Hold the line! We need more fires on the main road!
Pick up the pace. Keep these flames fed. Help here.
It looks like a war.
Come give me a hand with
I mean, it sort of is if you think about it. There's a lot of friggin' rats.
Evacuate.
Yes. No one can win against them.
Here, lady. We'll need it to carry the wounded.
And my belongings?
You can bring them inside.
All right, I understand. Good luck.
Dig trenches along the ramparts and fill them with tar. Keep them burning. Any breach could make the palace fall.
And if the rats enter the palace,
Then you're dead. Keep them burning.
have you fixed the piston yet? We need this cart on the ramparts fast!
Another one.
Get off my back. This thing's so old, it might just explode.
We've got wounded up here. It's not
Seemed to be a lot of hints while I was walking by, I'm not gonna lie.
child. They want to look away.
I know blood.
Still, try not to look.
There are more.
They're the ones who've been bitten.
Yes. It will still spread.
It's over. Let him go. Come to your senses. You've got more wounded coming.
So it means the child is coming.
The child is supposed to lead us to brighter days, not this carnage. Quiet! This is not the time to argue.
Children.
Oh, the child did not bring light, that's for sure.
Please help me account for this food. It's not much, but we have tomatoes, supplies.
Let's pray this nightmare ends soon.
This is my fault.
Shh, please.
Yes and no. You were a small child who reacted to a bunch of people getting killed unjustly. And you reacted by throwing rats at them.
You too.
Not so much throwing, but like bringing them from the earth.
Mummy!
You're here.
My God, you're alive. Mother, come here. Please, come here. Mother, how are you? Your head. It's fine, don't worry. How did you find us?
Yeah, don't worry about it. There's a massive head wound
Behind you.
in medieval times, so I'm basically dead.
Is it the one? This island?
The one from your dream.
There was another carrier, like me.
Another carrier.
Yes. Back in the 6th century. A child called Basilius. We found him, chained, in an order prison designed especially for him. What? I think they panicked when he reached his last threshold. They took him away from his protector. Locked him in there to contain what would happen next.
A new plague. In the 6th century, that's...
The Justinian plague. We knew it was connected to the macula, but... So it started here, with this Basilius.
But it was not his fault. He was just all alone and scared.
Yes. Mother, Magister Vaudin said Hugo is condemned. But this is what the Order believes, based on their mistake in the past with Basilius. If he'd had his protector, like Hugo has us, I'm almost sure nothing would have happened. Think about it. During the last months on the road, the times when it was quiet, everything was just fine. He was fine.
That's true.
Something tells me that if we settle down somewhere safe and live there as a family,
Maybe the plague would stop, with time.
it would stop getting worse.
Fear really clouded our minds, didn't it? Except yours, Protector.
Yes.
Remember that house we have in the mountains? We'll be great there.
We'll be big and tall.
Sorry to interrupt. The Count wants to see you.
Me? Now? But we were about to leave.
He is the Count of Provence, my lady.
Yes. We'll wait for you. For now, we're safer here than outside anyway.
We have 5 chapters left.
Fine.
This is not going to be a happy conversation with the Count, is it? Because nothing goes as expected in this game.
Do you know what the Count wants with me?
No.
I thought he would be attending to more urgent matters.
Seeing you must be an urgent matter. Act with dignity in his presence. These are dark times. He's touched, like any of us.
All right. I will.
The main gate is secure enough for now, but the western rampart is still weak. If the rats enter through there, we won't be able to evacuate the wounded. Now, I want to know where those
Wait
rats
here.
come from. Send scouts. If we can find a way to slow them, stop them, or send them to hell, it'll be worth the risk.
Sire, she's here.
Good. This is a war unlike any other. But it is still a war.
We fight the war with these rats.
Faith. It's not over yet.
Living in a time where the Australian Emu War had never occurred. Thinking humanity versus animal, we can win.
So you survived those beasts.
Barely. I'm sorry for your land.
A lord should know that no peace lasts forever. But I confess that after years of war, I had dared to hope that this one would.
I understand. The scars are still so vivid. They fill the mind when you want only rest. Sorry, I
No. No. That's exactly it.
It's only human. I think.
You're right. But it doesn't stop you from being there when battle calls.
Yes.
I beg you, brothers and sisters, do not be afraid. The rats are the heralds of the Child of Embers. He will return to us soon.
Is the child really coming?
All the signs are here.
You mean the rats?
Not only the rats. Come. You'll see for yourself.
Yes.
That's a cell. You're gonna push me in there. Just as bad.
Emily wants the boy, Amicia. I'm sorry, but she is sure now
Sure about what?
that your brother is the Child of Embers. She must have him, so you must die.
No, no, listen! You are all
Well, this is
completely wrong
intense.
about this. Your cult, everything.
You're probably right. Because I invented most of it. And I did it for her.
What?
Emily. Her bloody parents broke her mind until she tried to take her own life. Poisoned her own body. So I brought her here, offered her this Child of Embers story, and not only did she believe it, she turned it into hope for the people.
You faked her alive!
What are you trying to do? Accept your fate!
Yeah!
Oh, damn you!
Hugo, run!
Dare you! Come back!
Get back to them and go!
I won't lose her. Not for you.
Go to hell!
That.
You won't have him!
Imagine loving a woman so much you'd start a cult for her, guys.
Come on! Quick!
That is another level of simping.
Go to hell, you bastard!
That's the Sigma grind set right there, guys. You like a girl? You know what you gotta do? Start a cult for her. Amber, I'm starting a cult for you.
Alright.
I'm gonna call them the Night Owls.
Please, how do I get out?
Introducing your cult, the Twitch chat. Guys,
Where is she?
Behind that tree.
Everybody out!
damn it,
You and me.
bitch,
Now.
outed me.
There you are. Where is she?
Behind that tree.
Everybody out!
Well, that didn't go well.
Let's finish this. I know it seems unfair, but you don't know what it takes to rule. War. It's so easy. I could destroy everything. But she showed me another way. She has a light about her. You've seen it.
By the way, I do not support the idea of starting a cult just because you like a girl. There are easier, more charming ways for you to attract a mate. Oh, fuck.
You won't escape like this.
Shit. Run for the door. Run for the door.
Hey! What's going on?
Stay back!
No! You're trespassing!
You son of a bitch. Should have knocked the pie right out of his goddamn hands. Body checked the motherfucker.
Lucas, how I just touched them!
It's too late. Now she knows he exists.
Bastard! Bastard!
I'm not gonna lie, this is a really cool chase scene.
People believe in her as much as in the child.
Stay away from me!
Don't you get it? This is bigger than you. Give up. Surrender your brother. We can't do this the easy way.
You're crazy! You'll all die if you take him away from us!
Don't be so dramatic. You'll simply disappear and the world won't care. Just let go.
You've lived a life for so long! You can't see the truth anymore!
The truth is everything that's rotten but her. She's the only reason this world is better. But we will protect your brother from her. Alright, let's play. I'm good at this game. See.
Go to hell! You pig! I need to find the others. Quick! Must be a way to get back upstairs. He ruined my shoulder for good. It hurts.
That's my slinging arm, too. Why do you have to go fucking up my slinging arm? Need that shit. Slinging.
Who is he?
Chose the hard way.
No time. Quick, move.
I hear you.
Oh, come on, come on, come on.
You sloppy.
Lose him quick.
Won't save you from me.
I have to break all these jars anyway, so whatever.
Alicia, you can't hide from me behind that.
Don't stop. You can do it. Maybe lock him inside those cells.
Hiding is pointless. You have nowhere to go. I know. Here you are. You're stuck here.
Come on.
Wherever you go, I'll find
Nope,
you.
that's not gonna work. Ah! He found me.
Trained for this.
Must be a way to get back upstairs. You've ruined my shoulder for good. It hurts. No way out.
Okay, cool. We have this. Now we know about this.
Who is he?
Chose the hard way.
No time. Quick, move.
I hear you. Fear makes you sloppy.
That's the alley, though. You gotta be very, very specific about your movements. So I was talking to Fred earlier. Those of you who are in the know or may not have caught up, Fred cashed in his 250,000 point marker to play any game. Choose the game. And I don't know if you guys can see it in the window there, but he picked DayZ, a game that we go back in. Because back in college, me and Fred used to play a ton of DayZ with a couple of our friends. And some of our best video game stories were born while we were playing that game. A lot of good memories. Remember this moment, remember this moment. A lot of good clippable stuff back in the days before we were streaming. So, we're going to kind of revisit that.
Where did you go?
And if that experience is the same now as it was then, we are probably going to play a few streams of it. Develop those stories, get those good laughs again, that kind of stuff. So,
Come on, don't stop. You can do it. Maybe lock him inside those cells.
Drellin does some weird shit, man. Like, never underestimate what determination can do with your body. Let me see, yeah. I kind of got what you were saying. I caught what you were putting down.
Go. for your goddamn exit.
Running again? You are tired.
Shut the hell up.
Amazing. You remind me of old times.
Like, I think the big thing to remember is think about what sort of situation life and death has put you in, right? And then how you reacted and how you dealt with it and how you felt during it. Also, she's barely standing. She can't, like, right now I can't use her sling. I can't do anything, right? And she's not knocking people out. She's hurt. And she's had the jump on everybody she's killed and also been using things like burning, alchemy, extinguishing their torches and letting the rats kill them, and throwing rocks at the heads of the ones that, you know, it works on.
Don't be afraid.
So I imagine she's gotten a lot of practice with the sling.
This child was never truly yours. I feel so full of him. Hugo won't heal the wounds of your past. He will fill no void in you. You'll die. Everybody will. No! He will be loved. He will shine like a brighter sun. Repel this darkness, and I'll just be a mother. Watching the first steps of a god.
Shut up! You have no claim to this family!
Amicia! How are you still alive?
Where's Hugo?
Inside, go! Run!
Oof.
At last.
Sorry, my love, but this one's a hell of a fighter.
Still going.
Now this.
I didn't hear no bell. I didn't hear no fat lady.
This is an invitation I can't refuse. You caught me by surprise. I'm impressed. You're quite
Is it about to be Dark Souls?
You face me.
Carrying a heavy ass sword?
So that you can defeat me.
I can. You won't have my brother.
Such dedication.
Oof. Okay.
You have a burning fire inside you. But a flame
Love you.
without discipline doesn't make a soldier. It consumes them from within.
I'm not a soldier.
Oh, I know. You fight because you don't have the choice. I chose this life. This is why you'll fail.
You talk a lot. Coward!
Steady your stance. Stand your ground. Grip that sword properly. You're a disgrace to it. You never fight to defend yourself. Fight to kill, to conquer.
Whatever. You're still a coward.
Who do you think you are to defy me?
I'm Amicia Jeroen.
Shut up.
And I kneel to no one.
Shut up.
Ooh! Ow! Oh! Bro!
You see, you kneel just fine.
No! Please stop! Please stop!
From one mother to another. Enough games, Victor. This is not what we're here for. I'm sorry. War took its toll on my husband. He gets carried away sometimes. I admire you. Your children are strong. Your bonds are strong. When I was her age, I could only wish for this kind of love. But it's not just about us. For love is meant to be shared, to be turned into light, shone over the whole world. Such is the fate of the Child of Embers.
Love can kill Emily. By the time you realize that, it will be too late.
For now, it will be quick.
I'm so proud of you.
Yo! Fuck! You guys are fucked.
Amicia? Mummy? I feel funny.
Slice my mom's throat or fucking right in front of me. Brutal. Brutal. Alright. I'm going to be right back. You guys can have another round of words. Assuming she wants to keep working. Here we go. Verb. Enjoy. I'll get her started. Okay. Ah, damn it. I'm going to put it on auto when I go for the next one. Because That's twice now that those washing breaks have gone longer than expected.
Amicia?
And we enter the Hugo portion.
Amicia? Lucas? Where are you? Where is everyone?
Oh. You know, this could go a lot faster if you let me run with Hugo. Fucking. Also, have these people, the guys that made this game, never seen a kid move? Kids don't walk this slow. They have 2 speeds, stopped and running. There is no in the middle. Tuesday, Wednesday, or Friday.
Oh, my head. Is this a dream? No, it's not. It's real. Oh, there's people.
Now, I got a few of you in the chat. I was curious if anybody would be bothered if I started doing one less Get Good or Get Fit per week. I'm thinking of dropping Sunday off the schedule of Get Good or Get Fit and just going to Tuesday and Thursday.
Emily?
My baby boy. You should
In concern for, you know, long-term effects, and also I feel like I'm overworking myself at times, you know?
Victor, take him back, will you?
Oh, he gonna be mad. Yeah, you done fucked up.
Sire, we can't stay here. We'll get it from inside.
I haven't decided what I'm gonna do with Sundays.
I knew it.
Emily, I'll come get you!
No! What are you doing? Please, please! I'll be a better mother. I'll be a better mother.
You need more rats.
Please!
She's stuck! Take her down! Call more!
They'll come for blood.
There's your blood! Let the rats eat them! What are you doing? We're making you pay! Keep going, Hugo!
Whoa! What? What is that?
Stop! It won't hurt you, my child. It's hurting you. Shut up!
You will all die.
Whatever the cost!
Yes, come! Come to me! Give us your blood!
Too close! Far too close!
It's working! Keep going! More rats are coming!
I'll eat you alive.
He won't hold you, Amicia!
Good! Let him!
I mean, he's like, fucking whatever. Kid, time for you to go all murder bot.
Yes! That's it! You did it! It's your turn, Emily! We'll spill your blood now!
Emily! No!
Sire, we need to evacuate, sire! It's too
Let me
late!
go! Let me go!
Sire, your people...
You're next, motherfucker.
You will never leave this island! I'll finish
Motherfucker, you started it too. Could have just let us leave. Could have just not killed my mother.
Amicia? Amicia, where are you?
I'm here. Oh no, Hugo, 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 no! Answer me. Say something. Hugo, no. Oh, thank you. You're all right. We're all right.
Chapter 12 did go pretty quick. Alright, so the prediction is now closed because it's been more than half an hour. And now we wait to see if we make it.
Please, Hugo. Say something. Look at me, please. I need you.
There is no Dana, only Zool.
He won't talk to me.
We need to leave.
Hugo, answer me.
Amicia, we need to leave.
To go where?
The harbor. We're leaving this place.
I want rest.
You can rest when you're safe.
We will never be, Lucas. Never. There can be no peace for us. Look at him.
I'll lead the way. Don't think. Just follow me.
It's like, motherfucker, look at my arm. Can't even lift
I'll
it.
carry you if I must. But I'm taking you out of here. Take a deep breath and stand up. You did it. Come on, Hugo. Good. I'm taking you out of here.
Alright. Chapter 13 begins. Thought I was supposed to follow. Why am I carrying my own ass over here?
Is it the arm?
Shoulder.
We have to fix it.
Do it.
Don't move.
Don't look at it either. That makes it worse. Oh!
Are you all right? Come on. Hugo, let's go.
Breathe.
All right. Slides here this time? No.
Come on.
Do I have enough?
Anything will help.
Got nothing.
You need it.
Excuse me.
There has to be a way out. Look, up there. An opening. It's our way out.
How do we?
The upper floor. There may be things up there we can use.
I'll look. Stay with him.
Amicia, you're still hurt.
Try to bring him back. However you can.
Please. Fine. But don't go too far. Well, Hugo, I think you can hear me.
See where it wants me to go.
I'm sorry. I need to know if you're all right.
See where it's not letting me go.
The map
That's what it
is
wants me to
not
do.
very- It looks larger.
Ah,
It's
bingo.
maybe spread inside your mind.
Here. Keep
Let
going.
me see your eyes. Pupils not dilated. You're barely blinking.
Come on.
No, okay. It needed to be in that corner. Just to open the path. Right? Nope. Nope, I did need to take it. There it is. You.
Hold on. Oh, you have to hold on.
Okay. Back here. Excuse me.
What a mess. I can't. Oh, please. Please. How am I going to do this? Please. I can't. Help me. Lord. Stop. Stop. Stand up. Stand up and go.
Alright. This is a mess. I'm a mess. It's all a mess.
Oh, with the rope. Hugo, if you can hear my voice, move one of your fingers.
Be careful.
I'll try to climb up.
Yes.
Are you...
No?
Yes. How is he?
His mind is extinguished. I think it's not just the shock. It's the macula.
So he's not coming back.
Not yet.
Let's use this thing.
Come on, Hugo.
Did you see the size of the thing I just pulled in? And then what you did to my arm? Are you kidding me?
It's stuck. It's too high.
There's no other way, Lucas.
Amicia, let's push and see what's behind.
Well, fuck.
They extinguished the flames.
We saw those things inside the carrier's tomb.
It will kill the sun.
What?
Sunkiller. The Light Devourer. It's the nebula the old texts talk about. It's real.
I'm home.
No. No! This isn't home. Hugo, look at me.
It's not him.
And this is why they tied up the child of light, because he started talking like this.
The void, left by your mother's death.
I should have saved her, but we can still finish this. You hear me, Hugo? We can find that bastard Count and kill him.
No, enough! Amicia, we need to leave this damn rock and take him away from here. He's drowning. Amicia, focus. You need to push back. Talk to him. Keep him afloat. He needs you.
Stop pulling me by that arm!
All right.
Fucking alchemist here. Goddamn nerd.
Stay very close.
The nebula's all around us. Mind your torch.
Yes. Watch out!
That's what I was talking about. Stay away from those fumes. Stay cautious. There's more.
I see them.
Careful.
This is worse than anything.
That is not usually how rats are born, by the way.
He knows we're here.
So what? Move.
I think he's doing it.
What?
I felt his body spasm right before it'll burst.
I told you. His bond with Immaculata is getting stronger.
I know you're still there, Hugo. Please hold.
No need to become the Rat King, sir. Oh, God, that makes me want to read some more. I gotta get back in my computer. I never stopped going Wednesdays and
Lucas, there's something ahead.
I see it.
I don't think I'm that desperate yet.
It cannot be.
How many are there inside?
Yes, I'm here.
Hey,
I'm waiting.
let's go, Lucas. Now.
Yes.
Come, Hugo.
No! I'm staying.
There is nothing here for you.
This is home. This is...
Stop! You're coming with me, whether you want to or not. You hear me? He's coming with me!
You made it so angry. They're coming. Run! Stay close to the wall.
Quick, don't let this place apart! Fuck!
Oh, no, no, no! Don't look back! Run! This is your team! Don't go there!
Down
Shit. Why do you keep slowing down? Stop slowing down.
Breathe. Breathe.
Hugo? Hugo? See? There's still light. Yes, that's our blood. That's you. We're not done yet. We should go.
Yes, I'm ready.
We still
Don't
have to
pull me
reach
up by
the
my
top.
fucking arm again.
Wait. The village. There's something wrong with the sea.
The land is gone.
It's me.
No.
I did this.
The rats did.
I did. I did it.
No. The Count and Countess did. Let's go. Let's just go.
Goodness. The tremors brought those bloody eggs out in the open.
Yes, they're still here.
Always. Always in my head.
Hugo.
Let him, Amicia.
You are not in charge. I am the one in charge. You obey me. You hear me? You obey me.
All right. I think they heard you.
I've never seen you do that.
Damn.
Because it hurts.
Respect my authority.
You felt that? That tremor wrecked the oil jars.
Soldiers.
Why do we still want the child? He'll be the end of us. He ruined everything. This happened because he's under the influence of that defiler girl. That's why the Count wants her dead at all costs.
Let's hope it works.
Defiler. You've earned a new title, Amicia.
The Count's still alive and spreading his lies. Anyway, that's why. Lucas, use this stupid badge.
Yes. Move with us. Quickly. We don't have much time.
Dead soldier here. They're in this way. Found them! Don't let them escape!
We've been spotted.
I fucked up.
Trying to take cover. Got them! Get over here!
They found us.
They can't be far. Search the area. Let's go.
Shit. All right. All right, I should have just. I stopped trying on that one. The treasure chest is dead to me.
Leave with me!
Wrong turn on that one, and I got close to where the rats were.
Does this thing go? Is not a rock left visible? I don't want to know. Just let us go. Come along. Up.
There you are! They can't escape! Track them down!
We've been spotted.
Split up! Search the area! He'll recover. He knows death. Don't forget, he's been to war. The man earned glory in hundreds of battles.
Would be pretty cool if the both of you could get really close to that jar.
What the? He's dead. I'll get the bastard who did this. I know you won. You won't get away. They did that, no doubt. We have trespass. I see them. This way.
He found us.
No, he didn't.
Intruders have dropped down. I'll go and see. Intruders here. With me. We've got intruders.
Get there, shit. I'm fucked. Alright. I have to go to the washroom again. So. His German's not in there. Oh, this might be. Nope. Huh. Wait, let's try this. There we go. Alright. Ugh. Oh, blocked. Gotta wait till the timer lets me do it again. Yep, that's what I figured. One. And I think this is one. Oh, here we go. I'm locked until it's out of time. Alright. Oh well. Back to the game. Where is it going to start me? Yeah, this makes sense.
He knows death. Don't forget, he's been to war. The man earned glory in hundreds of battles.
Go ahead, yeah. I had one shot there, and I did not have the right thing selected.
They'd rather kill someone than face their own end. Nothing new.
Stay out of sight. Here you are.
They're upon us.
I just did it the wrong way around. There we go. Beauty. Wait, what?
Come out, you coward! They did that. No doubt.
Too high. We need something to reach it.
Hurry!
We've been spotted.
Intruders here! Get them! Over here! Don't let them escape!
They found us.
Yeah, I had a feeling. Happen.
Follow them!
There was no rats active, that's why extinguishing his torch was useless. So. Alright. Oh, but you know what might be useful?
Too high. We need something to reach it. This, maybe. That gate up there. I think it's the village entrance. What's left of it?
They did that, I'm pretty sure.
Let's go, quick.
Hide all you want! I'm coming for you!
Let me see here, dude.
On my way. We're in.
Okay.
There's a boat over there.
Yes. Please be alive. Please be alive.
I can't believe our Countess is dead. I heard the Count is so devastated he won't even be there for the hanging. They built a gallows on the harbour square for Arno.
They're hanging the walls? Damn them, I wanted to see that.
Yes, me too.
He's not dead. He needs us. We don't have time. We must go. Really? Even after what he's done? All right. We need to reach that harbor anyway. We get Arno on the way and we get out of here. Mind the drive.
Yes, Arnold.
Yes.
That one was personal. I don't know why I made it so personal, but it was personal. What we'll do is this. Yeah, beautiful. Arrow, if you don't mind.
I really hope Samir's alive. I'd really like to meet someone who doesn't want to kill us.
Hell? Intruders here!
There was no rats near there. Shit.
We've been spotted.
With me now! We've got trespassers! Get over here!
At this.
I think they went up there! Intruders here!
They found us.
With me now! Come with me!
Amicia!
That was a long shot. Yep, I forgot I had the... Oh, yeah. On it. Gotta have some fine H2O.
The child can't have given up on us. Not after everything we gave for him. He's too young. Too vulnerable. Yes.
They called him the child, right? Is there a rat sack near this guy?
What's that?
Nothing. You didn't see anything.
Nothing.
I really hope Samir's alive. I'd really like to meet someone who doesn't want to kill us.
Well, let's not give Sophia too much credit. Sophia is a pirate, and she has dealt with... She has seen some shit now. I'm sure she's not happy about some of what she's seen. gotta wait for him to walk by.
Any use for the parts?
Nothing or nothing.
I will do my best.
No, this is no. No, I didn't want to be. Back down.
Never imagined the lads could reach such power. Let's hope they'll stay here once we're gone. That will depend on Hugo.
Yeah. Does Hugo plan on bringing them with us?
Belfry. It seems to be the only way to the other side of the village. Barely hanging above the water. No choice, I assume. No choice.
Wait a second. Well? What's those things?
Start looking! Sleeping on the job again. So Infidia!
They're upon us. They've seen us.
Shit.
We got intruders! Come with me! Ah!
That wasn't where we were supposed to go. Oh. Fair enough.
Wait a second. I need some sleep.
Out of our way. Search the air. Hurry! We've been spotted.
I thought she was about to keep falling because of the angle of this. That would have been awesome.
Yes. Now where's Anna?
We must go faster. They're going to kill him.
We're doing what we can.
If they kill him, I'll kill all of them.
You won't have
Okay,
to.
buddy.
You'll get him
Just can we dial down the murder by like 6 or 7%, please? Like, I get it, kid. I do, but come on. Can I get a tool anywhere?
Let's get to work.
Cool.
Up we go.
There's very limited amounts of exploration in this. I get it.
We need to jump down.
See that, lads? That roaring pig is all quiet now.
Let's go. We have to get closer.
So this is the Anna, the one they call the Wall.
him.
Even if he doesn't deserve it.
I see. You've put together quite the troop.
Okay, that's not how we're gonna do it. Oh, here we go.
Come on.
Very well.
How'd you like your necklace, Arno? This is the wall. It's just like a pile of crap now. This place is falling apart. To hell with the executioner.
That's a little closer.
This bastard killed my mates.
Yes.
Do it myself if I have to.
Joe's a tall right next to him.
No, Monsieur. Do something.
Give it to me.
We're taking you out of here.
Uh-oh.
No. Stick with me.
Okay, go for a run here. Fuck, how do I deal with guys with shields again? Oh, I gotta light it on fire or some shit? Hold on. Fucking. Okay, I picked that up. Take the win.
Hang on, Amicia. You're doing it.
Yes.
They've got reinforcements.
Fuck you. Fair.
What do you think I'm doing?
I wonder.
Gotcha. 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 Okay, hold on. Get out of there, kid. No way that armor's that good. damn it. Alright. Now what?
More of them coming! Take the child, whatever the cost!
Hang on, Amicia. You're doing it.
Yes!
But take this. Your turn.
That's fair. That's fair. I mean, it's not fair, but it's fair.
Hang on, Amicia. You're doing it.
Yes!
They've got reinforcements!
Take this.
I don't remember how to deal with the big guys. Actually. Okay, this one had that. So we can do this.
Take this. Your turn.
Fuck! Oh, hold on a second. Yeah.
More of them coming! Take the child, whatever the cost!
Hang on, Amicia. You're doing it.
Yes!
They've got reinforcements!
Take this. Your turn.
Fuck! God, I hate the UI in this game sometimes.
Bullseye.
Come on! Finish these puppets!
What do you think I'm doing?
I wonder!
I'll blind him. Oh no! Amicia! Take this. Your turn.
Don't have to do.
Finish these puppets!
What do you think I'm doing?
I wonder!
you, Hugo, I promise!
Think! God, holy smokes!
Yes, right.
Alright. For dramatic effect, cool. But guys, if you're making a stealth game, we don't need a wave fight.
Watch out! Heavy bastards approaching! You've done enough damage!
Oh no! Hugo, stay here!
And you'll get a quick death!
Never!
We're here to save you, sir! Bloody hell!
It's over now.
We did it, Hugo.
Yes. Breathe. Calm
Don't
down
fucks
now.
with the Hugos, boys.
Right?
Yes. Please.
Gonna go sick them rats on you. Alright, can we try this again? Yeah, I know I'm the one who put you in this situation, but I'm also the guy who got you out of it. Let's let bygones be bygones.
Hugo says it was his.
Sophia! You took your sweet time. Come aboard. Go collapse somewhere. Wait. And your mother?
She won't come back.
We must go. Now. I see. I'll take it from here. You, come.
Yeah, you listen to her because motherfucker, what you did to me after my fucking arm was already fucked up. What's up with the
I wanted to tell
blue eye right now?
a lot of things.
Anybody see that?
Me too. But she knew everything already. You were her greatest gift. She loved you the way you are, the way she made you. We will live. And we will heal. The scars? We keep them so that we don't forget. So that we can accept. Until they don't hurt anymore.
Right? That's chapter 13. On to chapter 14. Almost there. 14, 15, 16. 17? 17? God, how many times are we going to have this conversation with 17? 14, 15, 16, 17. And 17 is bound to be that, like, we're done the game chapter.
Not all of us did. But he'll get better now. We all will.
We'll all will? Or we all will? Is that a mistake on the caption or the voice? I missed that.
Come talk if you want.
All right. Fresh air. The Raskas. You saved our lives. Hey,
Oh, hey. How do you feel?
you first.
Just like After a strange dream, a terrible one. But I couldn't wake up until I dreamt it.
Changed.
Reborn. Almost.
There's a home ahead now, Lucas. Will you come with us?
Well, I think you and Hugo are my home, so yes.
We're glad to have you with us.
Make sure there's nobody else to talk to before we go.
Hey. Slept well? I woke up thinking I was dead.
I know that one.
What will you do now? My mother... She had a house. An old house in the mountains. I promised him a chance to be happy. That's where we'll get it.
Sounds nice.
You'll always be welcome there. I know you don't like heights.
Hey, people change.
Stay there. You don't want to wake up after this. Trust me. How's the view?
It's nice.
What's on your mind?
Do you think I'm different?
Well, I don't know. Are you hungry?
Do you think I'm different? Son?
Yes.
What you do with rats?
Still the same.
Yeah, you're different.
I feel different. Things feel different.
It's called growing up, Hugo. Some things just make it go faster.
Yes?
Yes. But we'll slow things down from now on. We'll take all the time we need.
I can't wait to be in the mountain.
Soon. Very soon. We're going home, Hugo. Our home.
Yes. Is he fine?
Who knows? How about we ask him directly?
All right. Are you alive?
What do you think?
Dead people don't talk.
Good catch. Hey. I'm sorry for... well, everything. Thank you for getting your sister to help me. You saved me.
Look who finally decided to be nice.
Don't make me regret it.
The war's over, Arno. We've all earned a rest. You should try it too. Hey! Ship! Damn, the Count.
It's coming fast.
You see? That's the thing with war. You don't get to decide when it's over.
No, this can't be happening!
Go inside, Hugo.
We need more
You'll be
speed!
safer.
The mainsail!
Keep steering! Wheel hoisting! Amicia, up here with me!
Can the others?
They'll manage. Stay inside the cabin at all times.
Man the rope on the other side!
Come on, faster!
That bastard couldn't let go!
We have to lose them! No, they board us! Good!
They're still closing the distance!
No! What now? Turn the sail to the wind!
I'll give you some slack while you pull it towards you.
Yes! We have no right to fail this honor!
We won't!
It's working! We're picking up speed!
But it won't be enough! We're coming!
Throw some cargo aboard!
On it! Ha! Give me a hand, Amicia!
Coming!
Heads down, everyone!
Quick!
Don't hurt the child! You are the count, so...
Go to hell! All of you! Yeah. No, no! Don't die now! Yeah! No! They're going to ram us! Focus! Oh no!
Amicia! Amicia! What's going on? Oh no! They fell overboard! Get up, Amicia!
Lucas! Sophia! No!
Come on, I'll cut you all to pieces!
There's too many, Otto!
Not if there are two of us.
Coming!
Take that boat for the Count of Provence! Come here, Victor! Don't be a coward! No mistaking. Don't worry. You're next. Enjoy seeing your men die, Victor!
We must hold, Otto!
Don't worry. I won't rest until this bastard's dead. And save your breath!
The boat is gone, Otto!
Take them down! This is where our war for tomorrow begins!
There will be no tomorrow for anyone! We can do this!
Keep coming! I'm getting warmer! You have done it! You don't deserve that child! He will serve a higher purpose! I'll spill your guts in the sea until he turns red! Give us back the child!
No, no, no! Focus!
I fucked that up. Fuck that up.
Ready to fight! Enjoy seeing your men die, Victor! Focus on her! I'll leave the others to see you.
Hold on! This is your last chance to leave town!
God, illusion you've pushed your luck!
My love! You took our mother from us! And your wife paid the price for it!
You'll never get the point, you hear me? Take them down! This is where our war for tomorrow begins!
There will be no tomorrow for anyone! No! We can do this!
Keep coming! I'm getting warmer! You have done quicker! You don't deserve that child! He will serve a higher purpose!
No, no, no! Focus!
I'll spill your guts in the sea until it turns red! Give us back the child!
How many are there? No, no, no! Focus!
Damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it.
Always ready for a battle!
He's done on us!
We'll take You'll never get the you hear me?
Oh no! Focus!
This is where our war for tomorrow begins.
There will be no tomorrow for anyone! No! We can do this!
Keep coming! I'm getting warmer! You will die quicker! You don't deserve that child!
No! Focus! No! No! How many are there?
They're less and less! It's automatic!
Amicia! Stay inside!
Shoot!
Damn it! Amicia!
Amicia! You killed her!
Hugo, come with me! Hugo, come here!
Sorry, child. The rats can't help you here.
No!
Just fuck off.
Such a fragile little thing.
All right! You've won! Don't hurt him!
Hurt him? He's Emily's son. My son. He's a god.
He's our doom, Victor. You need to let him go. To his sister.
No. I owe this to Emily. With her, I tried so hard to believe this world wasn't just blood and war. That I could throw a blanket over these flames. But the truth is, people like us, we are born to feed that fire.
Whatever you're planning with him, it won't work. He will destroy you.
He'll destroy what I tell him to. We'll set this world aflame. And I'll forge an empire from that fire. A more righteous one.
It's not over, you coward! You owe me blood!
I paid that price already. Now my son needs to rest. Finish this!
Fucking just yeets her in the water, eh? God damn. Alright, as we move to chapter 15, we're going to hit another washroom break. We're going to give you some words on stream to play in the meantime. So we're going to pause that. We're going to go to words, and we'll go ahead and hit start. And there you go. Starter. Got that last second hit with spray. Alright.
Damn you, you goddamn pig!
Stop shouting. For the pain. We use it on the battlefield.
Hugo.
I'm sorry. I was stuck. I had to pull us out or we'd be dead.
We need to take him back. The Count knows what Hugo can do. We need to reach them before he hurts him even more.
Let's go. Sophia and Lucas have gone ahead looking for horses. Clench your teeth.
God damn it!
Yeah. Hold on. It'll kick in soon.
The Count. Did he say something?
You broke his heart, so now he wants war. He said he'll use your brother to conquer.
There'll be nothing left to conquer.
I know.
Sophia and Lucas?
Shaken, but fine. The boy, he's the one who cleaned your wound. He's good. He went to the wreck to find supplies.
I'm so glad they're alive.
Through here. Come. Take it easy. Don't go reopening that wound.
Yes. I think your potion is starting to work.
To think I could have killed that bastard Count.
You on this one, Arno. It's ruined. It'll never sail again.
Boats come and go. But it's the sea that keeps Sophia going. You know what I mean? Focus on what matters to you. Because when it's gone...
Thank you.
We'll get him back.
That's the spirit.
The words of a true knight, Arno.
No.
Really, I've never seen anything like you.
Where's my brother, you bastard?
Safely in my possession. Until he's ready to serve. Until he sees your head in a rag. And knows this old world must burn.
Bastard!
I'll handle him.
Like hell you will.
Listen to me for once, you damn mule.
Why? So you can have your revenge?
So that you can save your brother. I'll make you tell us where Hugo is. Cover my ass and stay alive.
I'll handle this one. Kill the girl.
I'm with you, my lord. Reinforcements are coming. Watch out!
Lucas! Are you hurt? No, but we can't move. Just stay alive. We'll get you out of here.
You're going nowhere.
You stupid bastard! What have you done with the boy?
He's my son now. Sacred weapon.
Let us pass!
Now, you won't finish your evil work, you piler!
Oh, I will, but I'll finish you first!
Demolish them, girl! You're tougher than they are!
Where did you take
Alright,
my
let's go.
brother?
Answer that, and they give you a quick death! Where's the boy?
The time for combat ended with Emily. Now you die.
Why are you all so desperate to die?
Your corrupted blood will soak this ground.
I'll slay the witch myself. Don't underestimate her. She has
He's my brother!
Where is he?
No!
Damn. Damn.
Onward, you my lord! Reinforcements are coming! Watch out! They're here!
Lucas! You hurt? No, but we can't move. Just stay alive. We'll get you out of here.
You're going nowhere! You stupid bastard! What have you done with the book? He's my son. My sacred weapon.
Fuck, because I missed that first goddamn headshot.
Onward, you my lord! Reinforcements are coming! Watch out! They're here!
Lucas! You hurt? No, but we can't move. Just stay alive. We'll get you out of here.
You're going nowhere! You stupid bastard! What have you done with the boy? He's my son now. My sacred weapon. The child is with us now. You won't finish your evil work, you Kyler.
Oh, I will, but I'll finish you first.
Enter, for goodness sake! I will, right away. Demolish them down. You'll tell me what they are.
Not what I meant to do, but I'll take it.
The compromise is ended with Emily. Now you die. I will avenge your captors. All the innocent
I'm coming, Hugo. They can't stop us.
Not my first go-to on that one, but... Oh, shit.
underestimate her. She has power over the child.
He's my brother.
Talk! Where is he? Why would I talk to a dead man?
The child will save us all. We're losing time, Arno. We must find Hugo before Hugo.
Stop your bullshit! Where is he? You don't care about him. You just want to kill me. Run! I see what I can.
Hugo. He thinks I'm dead. He gave himself to the macula.
Well, shit.
You took the boy to Marseille after what happened to your damn island? Shut up! I will take care of it.
Open your eyes! It's too late! Now everyone will die! And he... Oh no! We must leave now!
You're not going anywhere. What is that bloody thing?
You damn idiots! Face the truth for once! It's your last chance!
Why did you take up arms with this witch, Arno?
No! No!
Your son! Do not speak of him! His blood is on your hands! It was war!
That wasn't what I wanted to do.
But you can redeem yourself now. Given no
I got him.
Stop this madness
Did want to do.
and let the boy go. Madness makes this world go round, but I will fix it my way. I'd like so much to. But I'll leave just enough of
Yep.
you to tell me where you hid Hugo. So confident. You must go away now. No, we finished this. Kill the girl. She tried to save you, you assholes. May my faith guide my armor. May it lead to brighter days. Emily is dead. She was the only chance this world was given. Now you will all kneel before me or die. It was a time for peace, but you had to ruin everything. Everything I had.
You ruined it yourself with your life!
Your technique is sloppy. You've spent too much time training with scum. They were better men than you'll ever be.
I'm running around in a circle to try to leave this guy so I can get some time to blow that up in his face. But he's not giving me any space to work with. The counter button wasn't going to show up on him, I guess. Okay, fair enough. Now I gotta go through all that again.
What is that bloody thing?
You damn idiots! Face the truth for once! It's your last chance!
Why did you take up arms with which I know.
Do not speak of him. His blood is on your hands.
It was war!
What is that bloody thing?
You damn idiots! Face the truth for once! It's your last chance!
Why did you take up arms with this witch I know? To fill the void left by your son?
Do not speak of him. His blood is on your hands.
It was war!
You abandoned us to the enemy. But you can redeem yourself now. Give a noble command. Stop this madness and let the boy go.
Madness makes this world go round, but I will fix it my way.
I'd like so much to kill you. And I'll leave just enough of you to tell me where you hid Hugo.
So confident.
We must evacuate now!
No! We finish this! Kill the girl!
She's trying to save you, you assholes!
May my faith guide my arm. May it lead to brighter days!
Emily is dead. She was the only chance this world was given. Now you will all kneel before me or die. You had your chance to run. It was a time for peace.
I'll make it painless.
But you had to ruin everything. Everything I had.
You ruined it yourself with your lies!
You spent too much time.
They were better men than you'll ever be!
Or fucking throw it at exactly what I'm fucking telling you to throw it at. Jesus fuck.
What is that bloody thing?
You damn idiots! Face the truth for once! It's your last chance!
Why did you take up arms with this witch I know? Reveal the void left by your son.
His blood is on your hands!
It was war!
You abandoned us to the enemy! But you can redeem yourself now! Give a noble command! Stop this madness and let the boy go!
Madness makes this world go round, but I will fix it my way.
I'd like so much to kill you. I'll leave just enough of you to tell me where you hid Hugo.
So confident.
Sir, we must evacuate now!
You're all dying for nothing!
Finish this! Kill the girl!
She's trying to save you, you assholes!
May my faith guide my arm. May it lead to brighter days!
Emily is dead. She was the only chance this world was given. Now you will all kneel before me or die. It was a time for peace, but you had to ruin everything. Everything I...
You ruined it yourself with your lies!
Your technique is...
Fair enough. I did not realize that there was tar on the ground there. It's super convenient, actually, as a matter of fact. Come, fuck off. Oh. Yep.
Take this one! Trespassers! Over here!
Damn idiots! You're just proof that we don't deserve to live!
Here you go!
Good. Got him. Son of a bitch. Oh, this is what sorry. I need to do this, but with that. Then I need to take this, get behind him. Nope, no. Get this one. Knock the armor off. Go here. Go.
This is it.
You're too old, I know, too old to fight! And you're so goddamn stupid! Amicia! He's yours!
Get rocked, bitch.
What can I do?
You can stop shouting.
Please don't. No.
It's the right time. And you gave me quite the last run. He's a great boy. And you.
I know.
You.
It will kill the sun. The nebula.
You did it. You idiot. Now we all owe you.
It's everywhere. The rats will spread unchecked. This is his judgment.
Do we still have time?
Does it matter? Let's just go.
Make room. I will take the reins. I have to do something.
I mean, consider that Sophia's effectively been our sea taxi driver. I mean, she's been doing plenty.
How far are we from Marseille?
Not too far, I'd say. Amicia, are you alright?
No. I couldn't.
You couldn't. I don't even know how you're even standing.
I got some drugs.
And he knew it, Amicia. Besides, you gave him what he needed most.
The Count's death.
No! Someone to care for. A real purpose.
He gave his life for us. I won't let it be for nothing. Now we need to find out where Hugo is.
That's the problem. Marseille's a damn big city.
The burst of the nebula probably left marks. Whatever's happening over there, Hugo must be at the center of it.
How can we know he's still alive?
There'll be signs. I hope.
Wow. That kind of sign? Yes. It's him!
But I don't think it's a good sign. What's that noise? Is it coming from the city?
It's coming from the ground!
Find us and leave.
Run! Something terrible's happened in the city!
What happened?
Go to the hills!
No! No, the sea! Let's find the small boat!
What's that damn rumble?
We know he's scaring the children in the gates of hell are open! Marseille is lost!
It's the final chant of the macula.
We're all doomed!
We need to go back and find Mommy!
We need more people to help! You sure it'll hold?
Marseille.
They're barricading the gate. Why?
Because that rumble is coming from the other side.
What about those
dead already. Keep going.
What do we do?
There's another gate further on, but that haze in the way.
Wait, we have this cannon.
You know how it works?
I don't know. Wait. You push here. That must be it. I've figured it out, I think.
Go on then.
Whoa! Is that Greek fire?
Yes, the Count recovered some carts built by the Order.
So we're going behind these walls?
Don't think about it now.
Let's go, Sophia.
Here we go again.
This game is doing a lot now.
Those tremors are not coming from the ground.
No, they're coming from the city walls.
It feels like a heartbeat. His heart commanding them.
Can you imagine how many...
So this is how it starts. What? Our punishment. What the hell?
Oh my god.
Looks like it.
Jesus. Cannot catch a break, man.
Hugo.
Misi has taken such a fucking beating in this game.
Sophia! Over here. Who's wounded?
Who's not?
We're here.
I've never been to Marseille.
Oh. You came in the loveliest season.
Let's go find my brother.
Chapter 16. This is probably the last big time chapter. And then the next one will probably just be a prologue, epilogue sort of thing. Epilogue.
And I thought you were unstoppable.
I'm not. I just forget it sometimes. Lucas, I must say, it's an honor to have you by my side. You're the most reliable, steady, nice thing in the world.
I don't know. But, you're my family.
You're sharing all this because you think you won't make it? You all still have a lot to live, so you'll make it. This is a damn order.
Yes, ma'am. Permission to have you step on me? Permission to speak?
He must live. He deserves so much better than this.
Now, just watch your step.
They are. Now that Hugo has become their leader.
It was always his favorite game. Conquering.
Well, someone's dream came true.
Let's see what can be done. What do we have here?
Possibly something.
Time to get to work.
Nothing.
Hey, look who survived.
A carnation. It's the first flower Hugo offered me. Just before we met you, Lucas.
Makes me feel old.
That flower.
What the hell? Did he do this?
He's one with the macula now.
So we're really going in there? I'm sorry.
That's all right. I had enough fun, I guess. And my boat is wrecked anyway. Just tell me we can stop this.
If we can get to him, maybe. But it'll be a deep dive.
Listen, I'll go. I'm the one who...
Amicia, we need whatever connects him to this world. And we're all tied to him. So...
So let's dive.
God damn! Amicia! Fucking tanking everything.
You're alive? Is it broken?
No, no, no. It's just...
Are you alright?
Sophia's hurt!
I'll try to join you.
Don't move.
I told you, I'm not made for land.
Not for landing, that's for sure.
Sorry.
Don't be. You've done more than enough. Lucas and I, we've been through this before, sort of.
Not all legends need sailors, huh? That's sad. Go. And come back with him.
I'll see you under the sun. Keep going. Hugo's close. Need to find Lucas first. Is that really you?
Amicia, I'm here.
Hey!
And Sophia?
She can't walk! It's only the two of us now!
We can still do this. You see that piece of wall standing below? The rats are going around them. Let's meet there.
Yes! But wait! One mistake and...
I know, but I've been counting, and they keep the exact same pacing. We can make it between two waves.
All right!
Ready when you are. Don't worry, I'll keep up with you.
And
Yes. Let's keep running to the standing walls.
Hide, wait, and repeat.
Yes. Lead the way.
Relax.
All right.
Go.
Faster.
This one. I was trying to go all the way. Let's go.
Let's go. Whoa, careful. That gate looks stuck. Are you ready?
I think so.
They're coming. Come on, do it.
Bingo.
Bloody hell! Please hold! With you!
Oh my god.
This is madness!
Nope, we don't have the time on that.
I see it! Oh, my heart! It will hold! Moving! Right! There!
Whew.
Come on, Lucas! I'm with you! Down! The bridge! Quick! Ah, we won't make it! We can! Run! Yes! Yes!
We're here. I think we're safe.
For how long?
He's there, Lucas. Look at you. Hiding under a blanket. Just like when you're sad.
The nebula's condensing around him. So much must be going on in there.
What should we expect to find?
Hard to tell. Think of it as a giant crucible where the macula, Hugo, and the nebula are merging. The visions of a deceived child dissolving into the atmosphere, changing the world. This is the last threshold. All natural laws stop here.
So we must cross it too.
To reach your brother, yes.
Right. Take a deep breath. Lucas! 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 Lord. Lucas! Where are you? Oh, my head spinning. Oh. Focus. You go first. Find him. Hugo, it's me! I'm alive! I'm back! Where are you?
Hello, Josephine.
No. Can't be. A phoenix. Here. Another one. What's going on? What's going on? What is this place? The phoenixes. They meant something. They showed the way. They must lead to him. Am I losing my mind? Hugo! Are you doing this?
Huh.
All natural laws stop here. Right. Hang on to that. Did you put them here, Hugo?
No. You did.
Hugo! Oh, thank the Lord! Where are you?
I'm here. I'm close.
I can't see you!
Because you're still looking back.
Those birds are the only thing here! They're showing the way, aren't they?
We tried that way, Amicia, and it was a lie.
Not entirely. There was truth in it!
It was a lie, and it brought death.
People brought death! Hugo, I need a way to get you out of here!
You need new ways. Things have changed, but you're still thinking as if they haven't.
Yes, that's it, I think. I'll keep going. What's happening to me? I feel...
I know you're lost and scared, but I'm with you.
I'll do whatever it takes. I want to see you. What is that? Hugo, where am I? No. Not them. No. Go away! Hugo! There! I get it! This is pointless! I surrender. I'm tired of all this. Too tired to fight. Please, I need to see you.
I'm proud of you.
Where are you?
I'm here.
Hugo, come, come. I thought I'd never see you again.
Me too.
I was so scared.
But you've done it. Can you walk?
Yes. Do you know how to get out of here?
Yes. Come.
Let's go. Let's leave this hell. One way or another.
Amicia, I thought you were dead. I really did.
I know.
I felt like I was all alone. So I made a mistake.
Hugo, we tried all we could.
But it's a big mistake. So many people are dying right now. I can feel it. And it's just the beginning.
Let's just get out of here. We can make it stop. We'll find Mother's house. And live. Really live.
But
We've earned it. This place feels familiar.
the way out is at the very end.
Hello. Can I do something for you?
Hello? We met already. Hey,
How's it going, man?
it's the boy!
Good to see you, Racer X.
I'm sorry.
Killed her! What the hell? What's going on?
She's right. I'm doing this.
How? I see no rights.
It's the mistake I made. It's what I've become.
Let's not stay here. Come.
We need to fix this, Amicia.
We'll find a solution. But first, we must get out of here.
Yes. Look at them.
For anybody who's planning on playing this game, if you're just sliding in, we are at the end of the game.
Just stop this.
I can't. Just focus. You did it before. Have you already
So,
forgotten?
officially spoiler alerts.
It's the macula playing tricks.
I am the macula now. I am.
But for anybody who, wants to stick around and doesn't give a shit about spoilers, cool.
It's too late. No. I let the macula take all of
There's 2 possible endings I just checked. We're gonna do just the basic one.
I know.
It's actually just 2 different shades of the same ending.
We must stop people from dying.
Maybe if we leave, it will stop. Hugo, can it stop?
I'm eating with Amicia. Not just them, but all the others. And even more as the rats spread.
So this is the end?
Not completely. We have one chance. The last one.
Tell me. I'll do anything.
I think you know already. You must stop me. To stop the macula.
Hugo, you can't ask me that.
You're the only one who can stop me from becoming a monster.
You're not a monster.
I will be. If I kill all I love. All these nice things you showed me.
I understand, but...
Please, Amicia.
I'll try. All right. What now? Hugo, where are you? Where are you?
I'm sorry, but you're ready now. To save everything.
Ready? How can I be ready for this?
I know, but I can't stop myself now. Only you can stop me.
Hugo!
I love you. I've been happy with you. Goodbye, Amicia.
I love you. I love you so much.
I have to kill my brother. Much sadness.
There'll be nothing else. I'll be alone. All alone. I can't.
Don't you worry, Bilbo or Frodo Baggins. I won't carry that ring, but I'll carry you. No, it's not in any way, shape, or form a Samwise Gamgee impression. I have no intent of trying to do that.
Oh no.
Can you stand up?
Yes.
He's there.
Yes.
Do you know what you have to do?
Yes.
We're really tugging the heartstrings of this ending. If I wasn't a complete sociopath, I'd probably be half in tears.
Amicia, we're here.
I know.
Oh, why does the aim target have to go slow too? There's one more chapter after this, but we're gonna go with a review now. We're gonna do this, and we're gonna create a mini window of the game because there will be, like I said, there's gonna be more to kind of add to it. Pop that there while the credits roll. Okay. Plague Tale Requiem. The first flaw I found in the game. Oh, sorry. I liked it. It's fine. Even though stealth action games aren't really my jam, Plague Tale Requiem has been interesting. It felt less like I was puzzle solving in this one in comparison to the first one. The first one, because it was a very tight experience, every single place that we were using stealth or kind of sneaking our way through felt like an individual puzzle. Whereas this one, they gave you so many options and the levels were much more wide open that it felt like I had multiple ways to do things. And personally, I believe that it was stronger as a tighter experience in that manner. That said, I didn't take away from my enjoyment of this game. They are telling a story with this series. Their story is really good. A kid who's got a disease that's actually like really terrifying and gives him all this ability to control rats that he can't quite control. The sister brother aspect of it, his sister trying everything she can to protect them, throwing her body in the line. Because like the first game, you get the idea that she's a protective sister. The second game, you get the idea that she's the protective sister. Holy shit! Like she threw her body on the line this time around. They definitely hit extra emphasis on that. Big exclamation point on it this time around. Now, a little bit of a flaw that I have to say, like right off the bat, is I feel like if I hadn't played Plague Tale Innocence, I would be very lost. We will continue. I'm not gonna lie, I like girls with short hair. I like this haircut better.
feels higher each time. Oh, Sophia, you came! Of course. I wouldn't miss this. Careful, I smell like a goat. Well, then welcome to your land, goat. How do you feel? Are you ready? I guess so. No point in wasting time then. Wait! Well, let's go. As you wish. I left the horses up there. So, what have you been up to these last months?
Walking, fixing the house, trying to exhaust myself.
Does it work?
It's better. Yes.
Good. You had me pretty worried, you know.
I'm fine, Sophia. It's been a year.
Already?
And how's the business going?
Good. Doing more legal trading these days.
Oh, what happened?
Well, I just want to live longer.
Really?
I like a quiet sea better than a storm. Speaking of which, we'll depart tomorrow.
Great. Great.
Is our alchemist coming?
Lucas? Oh, no. He's still on the road, studying.
All by himself. They grow up so fast.
He needed this.
Whew. Getting chilly.
Let's pick up the pace a bit.
So, do you know where we can put you ashore?
Not yet. But I think I'll know when I come across the signs.
Of the macula?
Yes. It leaves marks on things and people. I think I can find where the next carrier and protector will rise. The next plague. I want to set the path for them, like Aelia did for us.
No use telling you just to rest, then.
None.
Fine.
Had a year. All the wounds have healed.
It smells so good. And the quiet.
Yes. I'll miss it.
Oh. Getting there. Boys, this is Amicia. Be kind to her. It's a special day.
Hi. Can you give me some time? I have one last thing to do.
Take as much as you want. My back still hurts from the road.
No storm coming?
You're the only one I see.
It won't take too long. It's going to be all right. No. The sea will look so flat compared to this.
God, it's so. This is something we gotta do. Have to talk about when I'm done.
Come on. You're getting there. It's me. I'm coming in. It's going to be all right. Hey. They didn't used to come here before. I always knew you'd be good at making friends. I wasn't sure I was ready, but Sophia's here. I'm sorry. Why is it so hard? We never back down, right?
No. Look what it did. Look where it got you, though.
May this earth remember how much you loved it. May it remember all you gave to protect it. I remember. And I won't let it be forgotten.
Okay, back to the review. There's more after the credits even, but not gameplay, just something to see. So overall, I have to say the series is good. So we'll talk about the flaws. A lot of them are nitpicks, but they're notable nitpicks. The first one is that I felt like if I hadn't played Plague Tale Innocence, I'd have been completely at a loss as to what the hell was going on. Other than the implication that something that this kid did was well known and whatnot. I also, although at the same time, having played the first one, the ending of it and a lot of the really weird shit that Hugo was able to do and whatnot would have caught me off guard completely and would have been more of a shock. So there's that 2.5, one or the other, right? But of course, if I would have got to that ending the way that this game went, much like the first one, I'd have been like, what the fuck? Because the first one, I was just like, what the fuck is going on? And then we got into the rat fight between the Rat Pope and Hugo. Like the anime rat battle. Rat battle. Not rap battle, rat battle. Again, this is massively nitpicking here. But I do feel like Innocence is required before you play Requiem. It's not a long experience, Innocence. I think it took me 2 or 3 streams to finish that one. And I streamed about 3 hours, so, I think roughly 9-hour experience. Plague Tale Requiem, a much bigger experience, which hindered it in some ways, but helped it in others, because it's more good game. And that's the thing. Sometimes out of a sequel, what you want is just more good game. Why I really like Ragnarok. I didn't call it my game of the year because it was exactly what I expected out of Ragnarok, but didn't break a lot of new ground and didn't blow my mind in a lot of ways and didn't keep me riveted to it as well as the first one did. Anyway, that's a neither here nor 10.5. It doesn't matter in this matter. This was more of the same with a touch extra, a few extra little tidbits. The alchemy went a little further. The puzzles, like I said, were a little bit more open-ended. You could take that however you like. I personally feel the tighter experience helped, but at the same time, you can now play it multiple ways and try to solve each stealth puzzle in its own way. I also found there was a few places where I could just run through it and not worry too much about stealth and just race my way through, just catch a couple guys here and there, and that was fine. The counter knife thing, I liked the sleep powder counter more than I liked the knife counter in this one. Because the sleep powder counter was also, it was a weapon you could use in the game already. Why did we stop using sleep powder? Right? To me, that seemed confusing. Okay? Aside from that, my last little nitpick is that there's way too many wave fights in this game. I get, you want an action-filled ending, but I have been playing a stealth game. And there was, almost every level ended with, a wave fight. And I feel like they wanted more action out of the game, and I feel like that didn't fit the tone of the game. And I always, I don't excel at stealth games. I'm not great at stealth games. I'm impatient when it comes to stealth games. But at the same time, if I'm playing a stealth game, I think stealth has to factor into even a boss fight, right? If they were to throw a massive boss fight at me in a stealth game, I think I should be sneaking around, right? I should have to hide from that boss and not get caught, but he will do things, or that boss should do things that takes that stealth away at certain points. So, that's the traditional expected design, whereas this was just here's a wave fight at the end of every level. Deal with it. And part of it was to their story is that Amicia in this one was just fighting, and she's had it, and she just wants all these problems to stop, and she's just resorting to violence. And I think that's a major part of the story that they're selling, is Amicia resorted to violence more frequently in this game. Probably because they saw how many people resorted to violence in the first game. I don't know. I might be incorrect on this one. That is just a baseless assumption. But either way, it felt like there was significantly more combat-focused endings to a lot of levels of the game, and that took me out of what the general experience is of these two kids trying to hide and sneak their way around what is this world. I do have to say the storytelling on this, there's that level of predictability that is unpredictable. Every level, it's everything seems to have calmed down from the previous one. Everything's fine. But the entire time you're thinking to yourself, how is everything about to get fucked up for these people? And I think that was a good thing. Because they still shocked you in ways that you didn't expect. There are things you have to kind of step aside for the sake of storytelling. For instance, how did they just know where the fuck this island was, right? And how did they happen across a few people that there's a lot of random happenstance. They're not plot holes, but they are just a lot of conveniences to get the story told. And, you step aside from that, it's still a good story. It's still a really, really powerful, emotional story if you're not like me and don't get emotionally attached to video games. I am the type of guy who, just kind of sociopathic about my games. I've had a few emotional moments here and there in games, but maybe it's just because I'm not as attached to this story per se. It's, again, still a really good story. The graphics on this game still are really good. Even though the previous one was like previous gen, and I played this on the PS5, and I think you can play this on the PS4, I believe. Let me just double check just to be sure. Plague Tale Requiem. Oh, dude, it's even on the Switch. Forget it. It's on everything here. PS5, Xbox Series X, Switch, Windows, Xbox Cloud Gaming, but it's not on the PS4? Interesting. Okay. Or maybe they're working on a version for the PS4. Okay. So, either way, they made a very beautiful medieval Europe, we'll just say. And the islands were very beautiful. The game was nice to look at. And even when it got drab, like, that's the thing, is they spent a lot more time in the brighter parts of the game than previously. And when it got drab, you felt it as a result. So. And they're doing sequel setup now. As in, they could, should they choose to, set up a sequel. Right? Because that's up to them. It gives them the option. They don't have to do it, but now, like, where do you go with the story? Well, it's not Hugo and Amicia anymore. It's now Amicia as the person trying to find and track the macula and do what she can in this world. There will probably be a child character that Amicia grows attached to as a protector, but will try to emotionally distance herself from her, but still see that link to Hugo. That's how I see another attempt at this going. We're just gonna get rid of that. So overall, if I was to give this a score out of 10, I'd probably be sitting at like a high 8.8, say, out of 9. There's enough things that made me go and roll my eyes that, you know, I can't make it over the top game, but it is enjoyable. It is good, and it's impressive, all things considered. That was a Plague Tale Requiem. Wednesday we're gonna go Shadow of the Colossus. If we don't finish Shadow of the Colossus on Wednesday, Monday we will be back to it next week. That will be the next rest day game. Tomorrow, I'm going to get fit in Elden Ring, continue that level 1 run. I am, of the consideration, I'm probably going to go forward with no longer doing a get fit on Sunday, because I feel like I'm putting too much strain on my body. And I need to kind of dial back where I work out at some point. So, yes, you're correct. I got to pay out those points. I got to hit the Gamba. So let me hit my control panel. Where's my predictions? Manage predictions. Choose outcome. Did Jason finish the game? Yes, I did. Complete. I completed it. There it is. Enjoy your points, all. Who's the big winner on that one? 32,000 posts to Little Gozman and State Zero, of course. So enjoy those. And enjoy the build-up of those, continuing on to the future. Where was I? So like I was saying, Get Good or Get Fit is probably just going to be Tuesday and Thursday. And Sunday, I'm still in the open for what we're going to do. We'll do this now. So Tuesday, Thursday, Get Good or Get Fit, that's still on this week. Wednesday this week, I'm going to play Shadow of the Colossus in lieu of multiplayer games. Actually, yeah. Friday is up in the air. I had plans, but I feel like I'm going to have to reschedule them myself. Again, to be determined. And then Saturday, it looks like Amber and I should be able to finally play Shredder's Revenge. We've been trying to play that game for so fucking long now. And then we do have some more sub goals that we have to cash in. So let's talk about that, because I believe I put that in the Discord, but it's worth mentioning. So we have the Elden Ring randomizer and our cosplay stream. So Amber and I are going to jump in our My Hero Academia outfits. I couldn't find anything that we could really work out for other interests in a reasonable time and a reasonable budget. So we went with that. Unless we can find some button-up shirts and some pants and the shoes that fit the characters that we would do anyway. So we're going to jump in our My Hero Academia onesies, and I'm going to play some Elden Ring with a randomizer. I'm going to get a randomizer installed. That will be on February 18th. And that's the last two lingering sub-goals, unless we hit this. In which case, I have to finish building this character to make this work. Blah, 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 blah. Shadows of Glasses on Wednesday. Something up in the air on Friday. I might do some more of my No Death Soulsborne series training on that one, or checking, because we have determined that it is very realistic expectation that I can do a No Death run of Elden Ring. The expectation is realistic on that. I will fail on a bunch of them when we do like the whole series, but blah, 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 blah. We're going to call it a night. I am going to see if any of my good old usual friendos are out on the webs, and maybe we'll participate in a little bit of raiding action as a Viking. That's what we do. Who do we got? You know who's streaming right now? I know who we're going to raid, because he was in the chat earlier. Let's go raid Racer X. In the meantime, everybody have yourselves a wonderful evening, and I'll see you tomorrow to get good to get fit in Elden Ring. That's going to hurt tomorrow, man. Have a good one.